welcome. This is your first day one of training for community service, teaching you what community service is, and how to be a great community servant. We're going to utilize our book, The Security for Philly Training Manual, Volume 1, where we're covering self-security, behavioral health, conflict resolution, and what? Effective communication, which I would say is the biggest essential tool you'll need out here and doing community service. You'll be working with professionals, you'll be working with, regular community members, you'll be working with some of them that might be dealing with a lot of distress, especially in the field of community service. The behavioral health knowledge is very important because a lot of people are dealing with some health issues. So being trained to manage and, being trauma informed and aware of what they're going through and what's effective for them is important, because working with a person that is as healthy as they can be versus a person that may not have the optimum brain health or mental health looks a lot different. Make sense? So section 1, self-security. My brain is the most powerful weapon on earth. A lot of talk about mental health, but brain health, and mental health is the product of the brain, your psyche. But your brain is the organ where your mental, is produced from. And all behaviors, you understand, are dictated by your brain health. And I created this slide because, in Philadelphia right now, violence is a big thing. People are not necessarily making the connection on how, the go-to weapon in the world right now in Philly is like a gun or fighting. But, your brain is a weapon too. And, as a security professional and a behavioral health professional, I'm able to disarm, de-escalate using my brain and speaking to other people's brains. I'm equipped and trained to get physical in the need for self-defense or to, de-escalate or I would say, secure, a person that is trying to be violent, you understand, or detain. But I'm an advocate, and I believe if you're trained effectively, you can, in most cases, de-escalate things with your brain speaking to the other brain. So in essence, whether it's a gun or a bomb, it took a brain to make it, right? So the brain is more powerful. So what we'll cover is self-security, trauma 101, conflict resolution, and 101, in this ebook, in this section. With Security for Philly, we believe you can not only tell people to be safe, we must train them. So we thank you guys for taking this training. We believe education is the best prevention tool. Most people resort to things because they don't know, or people are angry because they don't know. I just don't know why she left me. I just don't know why, So now I want to do something, right? People just don't know. And if they could understand what a person is going through, then people are more or less to be violent in taking some of the untraditional routes to resolve things. These principles are the principles of safety that we stand for at Security for Philly. God is ultimately in control of our protection. Communication is key. Prioritize medical support. Because what that means is, while you're out there in the field, and I know you guys aren't here for security, but you need to be trained in security to keep yourself safe and others safe while you're out there in the field, right? So prioritizing medical support means utilizing your education to assess a person. Is this a medical condition, or is this somebody in their right state of mind trying to be violent, in a very malicious way? Because they look the same. The violent act or the malicious act looks the same, but they aren't often driven by the same. And when it's medical, you really, utilizing your skills of de-escalation really will help. No matter what, they will help. But at least to go to that. Most security guards, they want to get physical and get aggressive with people versus treating them like patients. You understand? And that's what people are when they're going through it. We should be treating them more like patients that need premium care, but not treating them like some selfish young kid or adult that's just trying to terrorize. When you see somebody terrorizing, they're having something's going on with their health. Restraint or detaining. Restraint or detaining is necessary. When is it necessary? Do so with care, with peace, and with peace as the priority. Just to further iterate what I was saying, assess a participant safety plan, and refer to the case manager. So, Security for Philly, this is a training, but it's also a new service and system of security that we're bringing to our communities, right? This is the Security for Philly pledge. Self-security starts with humility. Pride comes before destruction. Most conflicts are founded in miscommunication and misinformation. Therefore, my priority is to always establish effective communication that will support me in accomplishing my goal and our goal of keeping myself safe and our family safe. My brain is the most powerful weapon on earth, not guns. Now let's heal Philly. So,